can encounter is, oh, okay. I was gonna say like kind of going more so where you think it's gonna like be towards the north side. I don't know, man. I want to go over military and all that good stuff.
Yeah. You know what I noticed? I've noticed that, like, Millie's a hot spot, Pachinki's a hot spot. Obviously the big cities are a hot
Of
spot.
course,
And
there's mad people dropping right now.
mad people.
Holy crap!
Oh, and I don't know. Are these guys going military? What you notice in competitive play is that, like, a lot of the hot spots get avoided because in casual play, everyone goes there, right?
Of course.
So maybe they're thinking, oh, we shouldn't go there.
That's what you're always thinking, but you know what? You always have to keep in the back of your head that that's what everyone's thinking, right? And just kind of take the chance, because I mean, in a lot of cases that I've seen in matches I've casted previously, like a plane will go right over school, and maybe like two people will go there, right? Like 2, 3 people. You just kind of gotta weigh the odds. I see a lot of people splitting up between military and Novo, it seems, and it looks like some guys might be headed towards Primorsk. Not a bad call.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like Squad 14, which is actually Matcherino, went to Millie by themselves. You got Novo. You've got a squad going Primorsk. I think that's HyperX's squad trying to float their way over to Primorsk.
Oh, that's sick. I just noticed there's the numbers on the. Oh, that helps.
Yep. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. So you can kind of, we have it organized to where we know exactly, what team is numbered as what team.
Right, makes sense.
So, oh man, look at this the left bridge down there, right above the island. It looks like you got, those yellow compounds a little to the east. Looks like you've got 2 squads, and I know just by looking at it, it looks like maybe that's EMX's team along with Monstercat squad right next to each other.
Expecting some early action.
We'll see. I know EMX plays really aggressive. And there's that first circle. The first circle pops right around Yasnaya, and no one went Yasnaya.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just considering where the plane went, it's not really overly favorable for anybody. Yas being completely ignored, but if somebody wants to get in a whip and just head over there, they have an opportunity to get some pretty good loot.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. We're looking at Milta right now. Looks like we've got Esports Arena's team. We've got Astro Team B, and you've got Gint down there, who I believe is on Esports Performance Lab's team. And it looks like I don't know if he went there by himself, but you can see 2 from Astro Team B. You got Gint by himself, and you've got Esports Arena's full squad.
Ooh, I like that. A little graphic over to the side. Okay.
You like that?
That's slick.
Yeah, it's nice. It doesn't take up the whole screen. It's a nice little visual. For the viewer, it might be a little difficult to see, but I mean, it gets the job done if you're just trying to find out where the circle is and what cities are, primarily populated.
Yeah, this area right here, I can already tell they're going to be converging, and there's going to be a firefight pretty much any minute. Gotta imagine they know the other team is in the vicinity. Might be time to group up a little bit.
Is that VNLT for Astro Gaming?
Yeah, I see him heading over to his boy.
Uh-oh, Hurricane, a new player for Esports Arena's team. It almost looked like VNLT was about to push his compound. I don't know if he heard him and if he turned away. Maybe thought maybe there was more than one there, but it definitely looked like he was approaching the compound and backed off.
Yeah, if he was by himself, I can understand that kind of that mindset, right? You don't want to get in a 2v1 situation and be taken out that early.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst when you know that it's the start of the game, no one's died yet, and to be the first guy to go down, to go out. Oh, amazing.
Got him lined up. Nice. Oh, yeah, he's going to knock him. That's free, and
yeah. Oh, and he was the first one to go out.
It's like, dude, there's something we call a commentator's curse. That was a whole damn voodoo, man. Come on, Steph.
It was the first one to go out. Hurricane, his first game with Esports Arena Orange County's team, and he goes out immediately, the first guy to die. Hey, I don't think he's going to be coming back for Week 5. Definitely not.
At least it was a memorable experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a rough way to go out, man. But
oh, it can't get any worse. The first guy dead.
That's almost essentially scripted. And you see VNLT kind of taking his time before going up there. Not quite sure if he's alone or not. There is nobody else in that house.
Gosh, that's so unfortunate. You got Joshipu and Shimonahe Shimonahe is Luke. We showed him on the camera, previously, just before we got this stream started. Him and Mayday Malone, both Esports Arena. They're playing from the arena tonight, which any of these squads, if you guys are local, feel free to come on out to the arena.
Oh, please do. There's plenty of setups.
Mm-hmm.
Get you situated nice and comfortable.
It looks like Astro Gaming's
Yeah, I think they're just like thinking better of it.
Yeah.
They're actually just dipping.
Yeah. That's pretty surprising. Hey, they're going to take the kill and they're going to say, hey, we'll take the points
All
and
right.
We'll go regroup with the rest of our squad. I don't know if they did like a 2-2 split or if maybe just their two teammates didn't get in when the server fired. Oh, no. You can see it at the very top of the screen on the beach. There's a number 4, and that'll be one of their third teammates.
Okay.
So maybe they just did a split, one side of the street and the other one the other.
I don't know. I mean, they might have got everything, they might have been well off early on, so they're not trying to push the situation.
100%.
Esports Arena is going to be on high alert after losing their boy. Pretty R.I.P.
I don't know if he's going to be. He's working at the. He's going to be working for Esports Arena Las Vegas location, and I don't know if he's going to be our boy anymore after that.
That's OD.
Getting the chance to perform, and he's just, we put him up to bat and swung and missed. So.
Be like that sometimes, man. So first one to die. Still, no one else has been eliminated yet.
Look at them. What are they doing? Hey, my ASD doesn't work.
That's definitely teamwork, man. Like at its finest.
That was a look at Shimona. Hey, playing from the Esports Arena, sitting right next to Mayday Malone. Spiffers.
All right, looks like somebody has arrived into Yas. This is Yas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this is HyperX's team, Team A. They're sitting in 10th place overall after 3 weeks. Yasnaya was one of the cities that we saw that was in the middle of the circle. Looks like they've got some company, though. Z-Zone peeking around, trying to clear some windows, make sure no one's there. Looks like they've got a few teams, though, from what we can see so far.
Yeah, like I said, after I saw that circle, man, I would have just got a whip and headed right for Yas. Just not even for like the empty loot you're gonna get right there because nobody else went. It's just all about positioning.
Yeah,
it's like dead smack in the middle of the circle right now. But a couple teams, as we said, looks like they're milling around.
Z-Zone just looting up. Looks like he's got an M16, AK, level 3 backpack, level 2 helm. Got the pan on his back to keep his tail end safe. Moxie.
He's get a helmet, my guy.
Yeah, he needs to do something. He switched that level 1 backpack for a level 1 backpack. All right. Love it.
The observation.
Moxie, he's got a helmet right next to him. Hey, that's one of those things about first person, though, is like, unless you're super attentive to the fact that you've got what you got on or what you're wearing, sometimes you might miss something like that, and it takes your teammate going, dude, you don't have a helmet on, Spiffers, a part of HyperX's team as well, HyperX Team A. They've got people very close to them. They're unaware of it currently, but we'll see if they cross each other's paths here shortly.
Yeah, I wonder if anything's going to kind of give away their positioning and alert the other.
Yeah, maybe it'll be something as simple as like open doors.
Right, exactly. Just hearing some footprints on the street because I can't imagine it being too much longer. I mean, you can just look down there on the bottom right and see, they're just across the street.
Yeah. We've got 3 teams.
Yeah, there's a couple teams in that vicinity.
It looks like they kind of all did exactly what you said you would have done. You said you would have grabbed a whip and went straight up to Yasnaya.
Yep.
It looks like 3 of those squads did so. Just waiting for the action, just patiently waiting. Link and Chaos. There's going to be some chaos once these guys start colliding.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's out of Esports Performance Lab.
Yep.
Holding it down 8th place.
I think, you know what? Off the top of my head,
yeah.
Esports Performance Lab had Gint, if I'm correct, and Gint was down there in Milta with Astro and Esports Arena.
Oh, so he kind of went and did his own thing.
Yeah.
That's a bold play because, he's severely outgunned if he stayed around there.
Yeah. He's going to need to find his find a way to work himself up towards Yas. Team 11, HyperX. Team B, taking some shots. You saw Paparazzo on that three-seater. How do you feel about the three-seater? What are your thoughts? I want to hear, since there's a question I've never asked EE before.
What do I think about the three-seater? It's just like the two-seater, man. Double-edged sword. I mean, you know, you get a lot of speed, but it's just the fact that if you get run up on, you know, you're wide open essentially, right? And somebody with some half decent aim, you know, they can make you regret it. But I mean, overall, it's better than nothing, right? I'm taking it rather than walking or anything like that. So
100%.
Can't really talk trash about it. It's almost like a love-hate relationship. As you see, Spiffers over there getting a little bit of loot. He ran up on somebody in Diner.
Ran up on Lincoln Chaos.
Yep.
I feel bad. Like, everyone I start talking about just gets rolled up on and lit up. And unfortunately, Lincoln Chaos goes down to Spiffers right there. You can see that happen in the Diner. What do you call it? Do you call it the Diner, the kitchen?
I call it the Diner.
The Diner?
Yeah.
Okay, same here.
Everybody's trying to eat, man.
Everybody's trying to eat. I've heard a handful of names for that place. I've heard people call it the McDonald's, the cafe, yeah, I don't know who's calling it. Actually, I do know exactly who's calling it, but I'm not going to, point any fingers, drop any names, all right?
McDonald's. There's no branding officially. Like, could you imagine, though, somebody, like, just pitching?
Yeah.
To have their restaurant as the official PUBG spot? That'd be OD.
That would be.
J-Ran, got a couple looks on people. Not good enough to take the shot, though, out the window. See, some bars might be obstructing his view.
I hate those barred windows.
Yeah, they should just
get rid of them.
Exactly.
Get rid of them. It's so frustrating when you're trying to take shots and your shots. What's funny is when you're trying to shoot out of them, you can't hit anything, but people shooting at you through them can hit you all day long. You know?
I know. It's kind of weird how that mechanic works, right?
Yeah. No problem shooting from outside in, but trying to get your bullets to shoot out of those barred windows, good luck. Good luck. J-Ran playing it safe. He knows he's got a team right next door, right in the apartment next door. He's seen him. He spotted them out. He's trying to see if he can get one of them to come to, into his vision in one of these windows. Maybe he can pop some shots. Hopefully he can get enough off to down one and maybe finish him off. But we'll see if that's going to happen or not.
And you really haven't lost too many people thus far. I mean, everybody's pretty much getting a fair shake as far as looting goes.
This might be the window. This might be the window.
Might be the one.
Z-Zone spotted him.
He definitely sees him. Oh, and he shot first.
J-Ran.
And that's the same guy we just talked about who had a couple of sights on some people running across the street but could not confidently take the shot. I mean, Z-Zone, though, having no issues with that.
No problem. Z-Zone takes him down. Spiffers finishes him off. Man, J-Ran thought he had that one to himself. He thought he had a kill there at least, or maybe a knock, and unfortunately spotted out so quickly and goes down very fast. Unfortunate for him. And now we got Jake and Gint. Gint, as I mentioned earlier, one of the players that was down in Milta by himself. So now we got Jake and Gint playing for Esports Performance Labs, and they are split, completely split, on opposite ends of the map right now. The only thing Gint's... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I lied. Gint was in Milta. Gint's here now. What am I talking about?
Oh, so Gint... Yeah. He didn't go down then. So he escaped.
Yeah.
Earlier on, being over there at Milta. That's good for him because it was definitely like 2 or 3 teams around there.
Yeah. What the... I wish we... I'm curious to know how he got up here now.
Grab the whip, man. That's literally...
That's it.
The only explanation. You damn sure didn't run.
Yeah, gosh. You're right.
All right, so Circle is on the move.
Let's go ahead and pull up the map, see if we can see where the Circle is at. Circle should be closing in. Let's see if we can get an idea of where it's going to pop. You can see some fighting going on over there north of Lipovka. Circle looks like it's already shrunk once or twice. This might be the third pop. Everyone's kind of made their way into the Circle. You got a few groups barely on the edge, but other than that, everyone's... kind of sitting in some compounds, probably just looting it up.
Yeah, everybody, I mean, in general, this is a solid Circle, and everyone's been able to kind of maintain the position they want, and I'm sure get plenty of loot because there's nothing really like too threatening, right? Outside of like that kind of that Milta drop we saw earlier, there weren't too many teams together. Obviously, some people in Yas right now, but nothing that's gonna result in any squad wipes just yet.
Yeah. Can we find Team 3, which is Astro's Team A? They're actually sitting in first place overall. I'm curious to see where they're at currently in the map, and I'm curious to see if they've got anyone around them, how they're playing this circle. They're certain first place overall, so they've been doing it week after week, and I'd love to see where they're at. Oh, look where they're over at school. Okay. Kelleton, Hobber.
I think school was definitely a good call. Not sure if they hit apartments yet, so they might be heading there now.
Yeah, I don't see any doors open from what I can see. But it looks like they're gonna maybe just move on out.
Yeah, they either hit apartments first, or just kind of foregoing it, in lieu of the. Though they had some time, so I'm just gonna assume they hit it first.
You're probably right too. We didn't see it, but you're probably 100% right. Didn't look like there was anyone at apartments, so I'm sure they were able to loot up.
All right. So this is Team 17.
The Nerdery.
The Nerdery, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right. See my man Doltz.
Doltz, is he trying to peek those windows in the shack? He's got the 4X on the SKS. Oh, what's he looking at?
Very strong combination. He might have somebody in his sights.
Oh, up in the top right, you see. Oh, you see that action that's going on right there. This is Team 6. This is actually Creamy Beats, who plays for Team EMX, who's sitting in second. It looks like they just exchanged some shots with man, was that Astro's team? Maybe not. This is EMX, so these guys are sitting in second. Astro's sitting in first. We still got Hot Sriracha. Oh no, they're fighting Meta Threads.
Oh, okay.
Kid Arc finishes Kelleton. Kelleton playing for Astro Gaming. Look at that. No, Hobber's still up. And Sriracha still, it looks like it's all down to Sriracha. Sriracha, this is the first place team, and they've only got one left, and they're sitting in 18th place right now.
That's a rough one to be in. I don't know if he has, yeah, I was going to say, if he has much of a chance. My man Dirt Bomb, I was talking trash about him earlier before the game, but coming through and finishing off.
The caster curse comes right back. Woo! Creamy Beats for Team EMX. Just,
wow, he just annihilated. It looked like a vehicle explosion.
Yeah, and
up there in the kill feed.
Yeah, and I think that was Varus' squad. Varus, a software company. I believe I am correct. That looks like Creamy Beats just got a vehicle explosion on Varus. Unfortunate for those guys. That's the worst. When you're sitting passenger and your vehicle blows up. Did someone just fat finger out of the car? I think we just got a fat finger. I think Delirious just.
Yeah, that's terrible because we got shots already. They might have to abandon their boy.
Oh no!
Yeah, that little group of housing looks like it is occupied. And I think he got knocked out of the circle too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no way!
That just sucks overall. Damn, homie.
Then he Delirious. I don't know if he got shot out or if he fat fingered out of the car, but he died outside the play zone. Oh, that's a bummer. That's not fun.
I'll tell you what though, if he did fat finger out, that's a tough L to take. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah. If I fat fingered out, I might be telling my teammates, listen, I got hit with the suppressor.
Right.
You know? No way I'm owning up to that. I'm not. That's how I'm getting cut from my team. You know, I'm not getting cut from the corporate league team.
Well, it might cut you for lying too, man. I mean, they got replays.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right.
Keep it 100 with you.
Yeah, I take it back. I'd be honest.
All right, so combing through this field, man, brave fencer. Now, the numbers, do they always correspond to the sheet here?
Yeah, so what we did is we organized each corporate league team in Discord to their lobby slot in the server. So Team 17, if you go ahead and look down to that sheet, you can see Nerdery, Team 17. So we organized it in a way to where...
Gideon.
Yep. Marmot taking shots at Kazi. Kazi knows he's got to move. He knows the circle's moving. He's going to go ahead and just try to push in parallel.
Yeah, you better hope nobody spots him. I mean, I never understood, like, the whole bright yellow outfit. Like, you're just kind of like You know what I mean? You just you stand out so much from that.
100%.
And I would want to be more elusive. Like I understand style points, but don't matter when you're digging yourself an early grave. But
I 100% agree with you.
I'll let him rock.
I feel like aimbot needs to met up. Once this circle hits, that thing's going to chunk. I don't know. You can see, he's only got bandages. Is he just trying to get kill points before the circle kills him? He's got 8 bandages. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I would honestly imagine that's kind of his goal right now. Using this 8x, trying, but just not enough.
Wow. Aimbot had 8 bandages. Do you think he would have been able to met up a little bit?
I'll keep it real, man. You name yourself Aimbot, you better start hitting some shots, though.
Yeah. For real.
Those whiffs were real. So, circle creeping up. See a lot more people in distress right now.
And this is the second place team. We're looking at EMX. Looks like Creamy Beats for EMX is down. Looks like he's going to go ahead and die outside the play zone, unfortunately, but still 3 members remaining. Victorious, taking shots, goes prone, gets lit a fair amount, knows he needs to go down med, play it smart, or otherwise he could be out.
Definitely.
Shimonahe bandaging up.
It looks like he might only have bandages to work with. I do see some energy drinks and a painkiller. Oh, that's a lot of bandages. That's 36 bandages.
Looks like he's got a first aid too. It looks like down there.
Might be saving it, expecting to get a little deeper into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've got a Scooter Rick right in the shack right next door. He's by himself, so I think he's just playing it smart. Knows there's a team right next to him. He's just gonna play for placement. He's gonna sit in that shack, and if anyone pushes him, he's gonna try to take him out. But Definitely. If not, he's gonna go ahead and kind of hang out.
I mean, really, when you think about it, there's really not too much else he can do. By his lonesome.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have to hope that Esports Arena's team just kind of pushes forward and forgets that there's a shack and doesn't peek it. Real quick, if you guys are just tuning in before we run into some more action, this is the Overtime Series hosted by Esports Arena. My name is Stev. I'm with EE tonight on the caster's desk. This is a $10,000 PUBG charity league. So all these companies that are participating in this league are either in the esports industry, the software industry, or something along those lines. Victorious taking shots. That's Esports Arena squad. They're going to get out of the U.S. right there.
Yeah, looking like they're taking some refuge behind the rock. Victorious doing the same thing. Somebody just got their head taken off.
Oh, man.
I think Joshy Poo went down. Yeah.
Esports Arena squad just gets wiped. And they were in between Metathreads and EMX.
Yeah, honestly, the problem that they were facing there was their car started getting lit up with no warning. So you see them bail, try and find a little bit of, again, refuge behind the rock. But at that time, I think they were just in too much of an unfavorable situation to really come back from that. So 7 teams remaining, one of them being Metathreads. Oh, Dirt Bomb.
Back to your guy. Yep. This is your guy. 7 teams, 17 alive. Dirt Bomb is down. Looks like it's all up to George.
Yep.
Oh, and George finally goes down to Choppa. So it looks like Metathreads is out for this game, coming in 7th place. We're looking at Team EMX. This is top 5 situation right here. Trav Piper down.
Oh, he just got the helmet completely taken off. And yeah, he's just going to have to make a run for it. I don't think he's going to have time to get his butt. No, he doesn't even have an opportunity.
It's all up to Tuna now.
Yeah, we've seen a couple people really just kind of get.
This might be a smart play. I think Tuna's blowing that up to go prone behind it. I think he's going to move over to the US and just prone behind it, use it as cover.
Honestly, probably be the best situation.
Oh, Fletch goes prone. We're not going to see it, but Fletch goes prone. Tuna's going to be able to.
Oh, God, what a shot from that SKS.
Bahima on HyperX Team B.
That was a really good distance shot. So 8 alive, 3 teams remaining here.
And Tuna's still alive. Choppa is, I believe Choppa's down right on the edge of that circle. Behind that tree is. Oh, this is too easy for Tuna. Too easy for Tuna.
This guy is disgusting.
Ah, team.
Bro, EMX, boy, holding it down.
Oh, he's going to drop a smoke. He might need to save those smokes because he's got to move in. I don't know if there's much cover for him to move in. He's in a a 1v4 situation. So it's a squad versus Tuna. And that's, if I'm correct, that's HyperX's Team B. They've got the warehouse. They're going to know where he is just based off of that smoke.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if he's like going for some misdirection or coverage overall. But, I mean, when you got to run an open field like this, you don't want to give anything away.
I don't know if Bahima just spotted him out, too. I think he might have. Maybe not. Regardless.
He's running to the left of that.
They're taking shots. I don't know if they're taking shots directly at him. Tuna in a 1v4 situation doesn't have much room to work with. This is going to be a tough spot. The way I see this going down is HyperX is going to take Tuna out, unfortunately. But we'll see if he proves me wrong.
I don't know, man. Tuna. All right, well, I was going to say he was fighting like a champ, man. He definitely wasn't backing down. I mean, second place, netted 8 kills for his team. Creamy Beats there 4 as well. So they actually accumulated more kills in second place than our winners did in first. Only getting 3 between all 4. But wins and losses, man. That's what we're serving up. They took the dub.
Yeah, 100%. So that's HyperX Team B. I don't know. I believe that may be one of their first wins of the season. Shout out to them for taking in round number 1 of 3 tonight on the first map of the Corporate League Overtime Series. We've got EMX sitting in second, as you mentioned, with 15 kills overall.
That's nutty.
That's, to be honest, the way the point system works, that's going to be 30 kill points, and that's going to put them in above first place points with first place's placement points and kills. That's
nice.
That's going to give them a better finish overall.
Dude, that's why, like, honestly, man, those points, like a point system, that kind of stuff really starts to accumulate. So, I mean, you're able to get, top 3, even if you don't win it. Like, you get pretty close, or in this case, surpass them in that aspect.
Yeah, with kills. Well, what an awesome finish.